Have you ever wondered if football's biggest giant is about to rise again? FC Barcelona isn't just a football club, it's a symbol of football itself. But are we witnessing the return of the days when Barca was a favorite for every trophy? Is tiki-taka dominance making a comeback? Let's find out. Friends, if football is the world's most popular sport, then Barcelona is one of the most iconic clubs in history. But are those days returning when Barca dominated every competition? Or is it time for their greatness to resurface? Barcelona isn't just a football club, it's a cultural symbol. From the Spanish Civil War to the modern era, Barca has represented resistance and hope. Barcelona's football culture isn't just about trophies. It's a way of playing, thinking, and inspiring. So the big question is, are they reclaiming their greatness? If you watched Barca recent games against Real Madrid or Real Betis, you did have noticed the shift. The team, which seemed to be in decline, now feels like it's turning a corner. Players like Lewandowski have shown how critical they are for the team's success, while rising stars like Lamine Yamal are making waves. When we talk about key players, we think of names like Lewandowski and Pedri, but one player who is quietly stepping up is Alejandro Balde. His dynamic performances as a wing-back have added a new dimension to Barcelona's left flank, making their attack more dangerous with his space and precise crosses. When we talk about the prime era, we should also talk about the old era or the glory days. Between 1990s and 2000s, FC Barcelona introduced a revolutionary football style, tiki-taka. The backbone of this era, Xavi, Iniesta, and of course Lionel Messi, who joined them afterwards. Under Pep Guardiola from 2008-12, Barcelona was unbeatable. They won La Liga, the Champions League, and even Club World Cups. Many of the fans and opponent fans also consider this performance in the 2011 Champions League final against Manchester United as the greatest team display ever. And of course, Messi's emergence wasn't just the rise of a player, it marked the beginning of an era. And who can forget the 5-0 El Clasico against Real Madrid or the 2011 Champions League final? These matches defined the golden era of that period. But as they say, every peak is followed by a fall. Barcelona's decline began after their 2015 Champions League win. Under Bartomeu, poor decisions and scandals broke the club's structures. Expensive flops like Coutinho, Dembele and Griezmann disrupted the team's balance. And then the pandemic started and mismanagement brought the club to the brink of insolvency. And the decline period was defined by an aging squad. Legends like Piqué and Busquets symbolize a team that failed to evolve tactically and defensively. And after every decline, a new era starts, and this is the transition era. The 2021 and 2022 seasons mark a new beginning after Messi's departure, even though it broke fans' hearts. Joan Laporta's comeback wasn't just administrative, it was a symbolic decision for the fans. Spotify also sponsored Barcelona, reflected a vision for the revival of the football club. Xavi Hernandez's traditional tiki-taka was blended with a pragmatic touch, as seen in several key matches during those times. And during those times, rising stars like Pedri and Gavi saw promise, and they were compared to Xavi Iniesta pair. And the main pillar of that transition was the signings like Lewandowski and Kounde, which changed the team dynamic from the aging squad to a smart squad with a perfect balance of players. So we talked about the old era, decline era and transition period. But what about the current team? So how's the team doing now? Barcelona has been consistently at the top in La Liga, at least top 3 and 4. Their defense led by Araujo and Kounde looks very solid, at least to me. And Barca is once again dominating position and pressing metrics. Araujo and Kounde bring much needed stability to the defense. Pedri and Gavi's creativity and off-ball movement are really game changer. Ter Stegen's resurgence has brought new confidence, though he is injured, while Inaki Pena also impressed in key moments like in yesterday's game. But is winning La Liga enough? To truly return to their prime, Barcelona must aim to dominate Europe. The biggest hurdle for Barcelona now is consistency of the youth players. Relying on academic graduates come with its challenges, and rivals like Real Madrid and Manchester City and Bayern Munich are still daunting, even though Real Madrid lost to them. But still, football isn't just about trophies, it's about culture and emotion. Barcelona's recent revival is a message of hope for the fans worldwide, and new coaching methods and scouting have revitalized the academy, and the consistency of the youth players depend on the coach staff now. However, the most concerning point for me is the lack of a strong replacement for the key players in the team. Injuries to stars like Lewandowski or Pedri or youth star like Lamine Yamal or Gavi hurt the team significantly. So we will have to wait and see whether Barca is truly back in their prime or is still in a rebuilding phase. At last, Barcelona's journey from glory to decline and now rebuilding is nothing short of inspiring. Are they back in their prime or is this just the start of something greater? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more football insights. See you in the next one. Stay passionate, stay football crazy.